It's another Sunday, it's another brawl, what are we doing?
Nonsense Rumble!
That's right, what category do we have today, Rick?
We have Ghost-type Pokemon.
Oh yes, we're continuing our journey through the realms of Pokemans. That being said, just very briefly, for those of you not familiar, we take a category, we pick something that fits that category, and we argue why our dude is better than your dude. If this is your first time listening to a Pokemon Rumble, we do have the caveat of no legendaries.
Yeah, and I personally try not to pick pseudo-legendaries.
I think I fucked that today.
Yeah, that's not a rule for everybody. That's fine.
Okay, I'm pretty sure my pick is a pseudo-legendary.
Okay, is it Dragapult?
It's not Dragapult, no.
Okay, if it's not Dragapult, then it's not a pseudo. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm fine then. Cool. Rick, you know how this usually goes. We usually have an honourable mention. An honourable mention. Who is your honourable mention today?
My honourable mention is one that I've essentially left for you to pick because I know it's one of your top 5 Pokemon of all time, and it's Annihilate.
Oh, I didn't pick Annihilate, but yeah. I didn't pick it because I'm like, half its moves won't affect the opponent.
Yeah, true. But the one that does affect them is like the biggest, best move that it has, Rage Fist. It gets stronger every time it gets hit. And every move that he survives, his Rage Fist gets another 50 bigger.
This is true. I forget. Oh no, fighting isn't immune to Ghost. Normal's immune to Ghost.
Correct.
Yeah, so the fighting type doesn't really do anything for it. Yeah, no, I avoided Annihilate because Annihilate's cool, but it's not what I want to pick for this fight.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, Annihilate. Yeah, I didn't pick him. How about you? Do you have an honourable mention today?
My honourable mention is can't say its fucking name, Rick.
Cofagrigus.
Yeah, that one. The the sarcophagus one.
Yeah.
Cofragigus.
Really cool
Cofragigus?
Yeah, Cofagrigus.
Cofragigus.
It's a Pokemon that you can't nickname its own name because it's got the word fag in it.
That's dumb. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Cofagrigus.
I've put an R after the F.
Cofag. Even with the R after the or Cofragrigus.
Yeah, that might help to explain why.
That's why you were saying it wrong.
Yeah, that might help to explain why I couldn't pronounce it.
yeah. So Cofagrigus and Runerigus is the Galarian alternative of it as well.
I believe that one doesn't have Ghost, does it?
It is Ghost. It's Ghost Ground.
Oh, I didn't see. I must have just blanked it. Hey, fun fact: I can't remember every Pokemon in existence, so I always just go to Bulbapedia for these.
Yeah.
Just to remind myself.
Cofagrigus is kind of cool. I think what actually kind of makes it not as fun is that it's just Ghost.
Yeah, I mostly picked it because I think its design is cool, but functionally it's not the pure Ghost type I would pick.
Yeah, totally. Like, if I was picking a pure Ghost type, I'd probably pick Dusclops. Not even Dusk Noir, just a Dusclops with an Eviolite. It's just better.
Yeah, but we've got the caveat of no items.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my honourable mention, just because I think it's neat. Rick, let's get down to brass tacks and start our discussion proper. Who are you picking for your Ghost-type Pokemon for this Rumble?
I am picking something... It's one of the only Pokemon ever to have been nerfed. And I think it's the only Pokemon to have ever been nerfed that's not a legendary. I'm picking Aegislash.
Okay. This is interesting. This is the Steel Ghost type. This is the final evolution where it switches between Shield and Sword and Dual Swords, right?
Yeah. So the one before it was just Dual Swords, and this one is Sword and Shield. This one has the stance change ability where it can go from like ridiculously tanky to ridiculously powerful, and back again if you do a status move.
Yeah. So you effectively control what stance it's in, right?
Yeah, you control what your stats are. If you're attacking, you're going to be doing it really powerfully. If you're defending, you're going to be doing it really powerfully. It's essentially insanely high stat total for what its actual stat total is, effectively.
Yeah, I should have picked Skeledirge. Well, it'd fucking rinse it, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah. Or Annihilate. Just punch it with Ghost Fist.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Primeape is such a fighting type in my brain. I keep associating its moves with fighting types, which are therefore useless.
Yeah. And it can take Fire Punch.
Yeah, so can loads of things.
Yeah. But yeah, Annihilate. Aegislash being able to use like Steel stuff and Ghost stuff as stab. And then if you go with the basics of King's Shield and Swords Dance, it will just eventually get strong enough to just murder everything. And the normal Ghost type move that it uses is Shadow Sneak, which is priority goes first. Only thing that's immune to that is normal. And here's where we find out. What are you picking?
There is no ghost normal type, is there?
Yeah, Hisui and Zoroark.
Oh, I didn't play that game, did I?
Yeah, but I talk about that one enough to drive you insane. It's the only Pokemon that's immune to both of its own types.
I picked Hisui. No, I didn't. I picked Spiritomb.
Spiritomb! Yeah, the better Sableye.
I picked Spiritomb because, for the main reason why I picked any Pokemon from this generation, it was bullshit in Conquest.
Yeah.
It was a real bastard to deal with.
Yeah, and it makes a good impression as Cynthia's opener as well. Like, if you're playing through Gen 4 for the first time, don't lie, this is the first time you saw this Pokemon.
I don't remember Cynthia having Spiritomb.
It's her opener. It's her very first Pokemon. It's just there to, like, soak up all your pee-pee. But by the same token, it's also there to just let you set up so you've got your unkillable murder machine.
Yeah, I picked Spiritomb because as a type combination, Dark Ghost is really strong defensively.
Yeah, the only thing that it has a weakness to is Fairy, and even that is only since Gen 6. Before that, it had no weaknesses.
Yeah, I think we've got another kind of hardened match going on. The only difference is you can give up hardening for attacking, but then it takes away your hardening, so it's one of those.
I think the Aegislash has it because, like, in the moves that I described, one of its moves is, don't take damage for this turn with King Shield, because it's just protect, but with an attack lowering thing on it. I think I can boost attack stronger and faster with Sword Dance quickly enough to overwhelm Spiritomb.
I mean, I've got to be honest with you, Rick, this is where I'm going to stand on this argument, and I think we'll wrap this up nice and quick. I can't be asked to argue because all Spiritomb's got going for it is its type combo is pretty cool, and I believe it can use Trick Room, and that's about it. So if you want to just give this one to Aegislash, then be my guest.
Yeah, Aegislash wins!
I'm not going to clap if that's what you're waiting for. Aegislash wins. Because, Rick made it so. Join us again next week where we'll have a non-Pokemon related battle where I can argue better.
Yeah. See you later, everybody.